Good morning. My God, where is my voice going? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Friday. It is that day. The weekend is upon us, and there ain't nothing to do. Folks, I've titled this Bobo Going In on Friday. It is my hope that I can offer a little bit of entertainment for you guys this morning, a little bit of behind the scenes background, and fill you guys in on some things that we got going on, and possibly we could have some fun today. That is my hope. I got a couple of things to share with you guys. It's a pretty busy day here. And first and foremost, I want to say shout out to you guys wherever you're at. Man, it is getting crazier by the day. Not only with the videos that we're uploading, but Jesus, the way that the world is. You know, it's crazy because I just saw the counter try to pop up right there and it disappeared immediately. I don't know what the hell that means. So what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? Do I got a counter over here? Yes, I do. It says 0 viewers. That seems to be working correctly. Nemo, what's going on with you? Never again. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning to you. DeWalt, what's going on? Which shout out to you. You said, who bought all the toilet tissue? Funny enough, I literally just got done putting together today's video. It's called Toilet Paper in Prison. It's a pretty insightful video. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I'm pretty sure that's the video we got going for today. I figure like we always do, we ought to start with talk of yesterday. Folks, yesterday you guys saw the video with Rabbit. Shout out to everybody who is offering support for Rabbit and, rooting for this guy to get beyond whatever the hell happened and to make it all work out good. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think Rabbit might be a little mad at me. I didn't get my good morning Rabbit or good morning bro this morning. So it is what it is. I did him a lot of favors by taking out a lot of that video. So there we go. Enough about that. But shout out to everybody who checked out that video. I hate having to do videos like that. I would much rather do my videos either felon flipper status or in front of the camera talking about toilet paper in prison. So there we go. Big Mama, shout out to you for that subscribe right there. Chastity, what's going on with your Nibby? What's going on with your Scumacab? Nightbot, Bew, what's going on? Never Again says, I wanted to donate, but Twitch sucks. Shout out to Twitch. I like Twitch. And don't feel like you got to donate. It's not what this is about. We're just going to have some fun with it, folks. I want to share with, oh, God, I hope that doesn't mess anything up. It's telling me my drivers are ready to be installed. Please go away. Jimmy James, 20 months. Very special shout out to you. I think for 20 months I've been pronouncing your name incorrectly. But shout out to you, brother. Thank you for being here. What's going on with you, Mikey? Danny, what's going on with you? Moto, what's going on with you? Dustin, Catalina. I could probably spend the entire Bobo just shouting people out. All right. So, yeah, again, shout out to yesterday's video. I'm glad we got beyond that. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am taking a breather from that type of a situation. Wish the man all the luck in the world, and hopefully everything works out. If he needs me, he knows how to get in contact with me. But at this point, I feel like we've been beating a dead horse. I feel like every time I try to go address things, it just makes it kind of worse, and it's time to leave it alone. Time to leave it alone and move on. We got bigger fish to fry, toilet paper in prison. What else? I did a prison rumors video, very fitting considering the times that we're dealing with. And there's that. Got a lot of videos in the Bammer. We got a Felon Flippers episode in the works. I say in the works because I share this with you guys a lot. I'll begin these videos, the intro, hey, this is what we're hoping to get done. And then I get over there. And for whatever reason, one reason or another, there's just no reason for me to film because we're nowhere. However, breaking news, folks. Plaster is today. I'm talking about the major plaster, the texture plaster. Now, this thing has changed up 3 times. At first, we were doing this knockdown texture. Then we were going with smooth finish. Now we're back to doing knockdown. Well, supposedly today the knockdown's taking place. Not supposedly. I know that it is. And that's where we're at. After that is completed, Joe's going to be on a painting marathon. So, there's that. All right. What else? Got a lot. Yesterday, I had a very awesome conversation with our homeboy, Gay Dave. Special shout out to him. I missed that dude. Dave has been working his ass off. A lot of people have been asking, where is he at? They think it's a conspiracy theory. Johnny, shout out to you, brother, for the 16 months, man. You've been here for a long time as well. Yeah, Nemo, probably Saturday we're going to have a Felon Flippers update. We're probably only going to be doing those like once a week, not to burn it out. And with every update that we do, we should, well, maybe twice a week. Just depends on what all we get to. But everything that you guys are going to be seeing at this point is major differences in terms of where we've been at. So shout out to that. But like I said, I had a long talk with Dave yesterday. Dave and the guy that he's working for made me an unbelievably generous offer probably about a month ago to come in and do the floors for free. That offer still stands. However, they're only available to do that work on the weekend. Now, I told him, I said, well, if we get done on like Tuesday or Wednesday, my contractor's already said that he's going to do the floors for the same exact price. But I want Dave to do these floors. More importantly, I just want to be able to see Dave, get a video with him. I think that that's something you guys really want to see. Let's showcase Dave working. I could be the laborer because that's about all I'm really good at. And regardless, I really want that to happen. I just don't know if it will or if it won't. Regardless if Dave does the floors or not, I'm going to get a video with him sooner than later. We're going to have to film it from 6 feet apart, social distancing, and all that. Philly Mayor, shout out to you a long time as well, brother. Thank you so much for being up in here. And to everybody else as well. Sam, special shout out to you. Gizzy, what's going on with you? We want Dave. I want him too. No homo. All right. So a lot of shit's going on today, folks. Plaster is taking place over at the house as we speak. There's some drama unfolding over at the house right now as we speak. If I find out, in fact, that we do have this drama, Joe got to put the foot down. I might go into that, I might not, I don't know. We'll see. It ain't nothing major. I mean, it's professionalism and all that. Also, I want you guys to keep my little puppies in your prayers today. Today, they are both having surgery. They're at the vet right now, probably not liking that situation at all. The female, the darker-haired dog, the black-haired dog, she's getting spaded today, which is crazy because she's the full-bred that we have the paperwork on. And then the boy, we're keeping his balls, and he's got to get his teeth pulled. A fucking puppy that has to have his teeth pulled because he's got like 2 rows of teeth like a shark. His baby teeth ain't falling out. So both these dogs are having surgery today, and I know they are not going to be happy campers when they get back. That should be over with about 2:30, and we had to bring them there at like 7 o'clock this morning. So my wife wants to get another one. We're going to have about 20 little wiener dogs running around the house, but that's okay. I'm good with that. I just worry that if we brought another dog into the picture right now, we might not like the dogs that we got. But that's just being real about it. So shout out to the puppies. Hopefully they're doing okay. They'll be home soon. Shout out to the fact that we got work going on, and a very special shout out to Dave. It was good to talk with him. We talked about a lot of different things. We talked about football. We talked about how he's been doing, what's been going on with work, when can we get up, coronaviruses, things like that. So I told him it really meant a lot to talk to him, and that was good. Also, real quick, something interesting happened at the house yesterday. Actually, a couple of interesting things happened, and I'm going to, Catalina, thank you very much. Never Again, thank you very much for letting me know what's going on up in here. Tammy, what's going on with you? You can't have too many wieners. Probably shouldn't say that too much myself. Gizzy, shout out to the German Shepherd. I like the little dogs. My father has a bunch of Rottweilers. I grew up with Rottweilers. They're big, pain-in-the-ass dogs. But the little dogs, they're funny because they think they're big. The female especially. She's always barking at everything like she thinks she's a Rott. It's pretty crazy. All right, so a couple interesting things took place at the house yesterday. Let me start with the first one, folks. Something that I never told you. I hope you won't think any differently of me after I tell you this. But it is what it is. I've had that house since December 20th, right? And there's one thing that I never did, okay? One thing that I never did. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad. Well, I definitely know it's not a good thing. But you'll probably believe me when I tell you because you already know how it goes down. I never put the power at the house in my name, okay? Never did that. Never, like, fuck that. I got the house and the power was on. The bank was paying for the power. I mean, I guess they had, motion sensors in front of the house. Maybe people were breaking into the house. I know the original HVAC, whatever kind of a system they had, that was stolen. So the bank had the power cut on, and when we got the house, the power was always on. I mean, you guys see it. We got lights on in there and everything like that. And I didn't expect to have the house long enough to even think about paying for power over there. You know what I mean? But anyways, yesterday, oh, God, crazy fucking shit, right? Crazy shit how this all played out. So the power company shows up at the house, and here's this guy walking through my yard. I'm looking at this guy the whole time. He's walking by me like this. And as he's walking by, I'm looking at him like, just walking straight through my yard. Got his utility belt on and everything. And I know where he's going. I know where he's going. I almost want to try to intervene. Hey, look, I don't want to be no motherfucking Jokashi 6ix9ine or nothing. But I heard that other house right next door, they got an extension cord running from one of them new construction. You might want to go check them out. Don't worry about what's going on over here. Okay? But there he goes, walking straight through my yard, straight to my backyard, back to the meter. I know that's where he's going. And I'm like, fuck, man. Fuck. We got the power on in the house. These dudes up in the house are blasting some Lil Uzi Vert. I fucking hate that shit, man. Every time I go over there, I fucking cut the music off. I know, Joe the motherfucking party pooper, but it is what it is. So dude goes into the backyard because the fence is fucking wide open. He don't even got to open a gate or nothing, He don't say a fucking word to me neither. He don't know who I am. I almost, and don't take this the wrong, I almost started speaking Spanish. I almost just started acting like I was the fucking help. No habla English? Hola. Okay, but anyways, so he's back there for a minute, and I'm like, fuck, man. I know any minute this power's about to get cut off. But then he comes walking back, and the lights are still on. And here he comes walking back. Just looking at me. So, I got to start talking to him, right? I'm like, hey, what you doing? He was like, oh, I'm just checking the meter. He's like, the power's on over here? Damn, there's my contractor right there. I said, yeah, the power's on. I said, I bought this house like this. I bought it like this. He said, oh, you the homeowner. I thought you was speaking Spanish just a minute ago. You was about to. I had my motherfucking Google Translate pulled up. So, he said, you the homeowner? He said, what you doing over here looking around and shit now? What you renovate? What the fuck you want? You work for the power company. What you think, you ocean now? Don't worry about what the fuck we doing over here. Hey, turn that little Uzi Vert back up. Nah, we ain't renovating. No, we running a trap house. Fuck that. I said, yeah, we renovating it. I said, what are you doing? He's like, well, I'm just reading the meter. I said, well, look, and you know me, I got to start snitching immediately. Soon as an authoritative figure is brought in my way, even an authoritative comment, I'm telling everything. I'm telling everything I know. That's why there's 312 people up in here watching the Bobo right now. They know I'm getting ready to snitch. So as soon as dude says, hey, I'm just back there reading the meter, I said, listen. Okay, I'm going to tell you what happened. I bought the house just like this. If you want to blame somebody, you blame the bank. And you blame this city that we're in. Okay, stealing fucking HVAC systems and shit. I completely understand why the bank had the power on. They had floodlights here. So what are you doing? You just renovating the place? Yes, I'm renovating the place. Hey, look, I didn't think I was going to have the place long enough to even need the power cut on. Lloyd, shout out to you, man. Thanks for helping us hit the goal. You definitely just helped us hit the goal. Special shout out to you, Lloyd. Sorry, I fucked your name up when I was reading Blake's comment talking about snitching ass Joe. I'll wear it. Anything for the views at this point. So, y'all give Lloyd a very special shout out, man. Lloyd was dropping right there, man. I said, but, so he tells me he was checking the meter. He asked me if I'm renovating. I mean, this dude, I thought we were on the fucking first 48 right here. And I said to him, I said to him, so what are you doing? I said, I know you're reading the meter. Are you getting ready to cut my fucking power off? We got DeWalt batteries getting charged up in the house right now. I'm trying to hit this motherfucker with the sob story. I'm trying to fucking turn these projects upside down, man. We need 100K or better. Felon flippers. Folks, you'll never believe what this man said to me. I'm trying to hit him with the goddamn sob story. Dude, I had to pay for the electrical to get fixed in this house 4 times. Do you know what that's like? You'll never believe what this man said to me next. It's because of me that these guys are able to put dinner on the table for their families. And are you getting ready to cut? You wouldn't be getting ready to cut the power off. You don't want to single-handedly be responsible for why these guys can't eat tonight, do you? Because if you cut the power, I cut the work. And you're going to wait for the government to cut that check. Folks, you will never believe what this man said to me. Jersey, I know. Folks, I'm going to need you to like and comment for part 2, straight TikTok. This man said to me, he said, no, I'm not getting ready to cut your power off, dude. He said, in fact, we're not cutting nobody's power off right now. I said, thank you, Corona. Get the fuck off my property. Get the fuck off my property. You nosy motherfucker. You're more nosy than my goddamn dog. That dog watches me everywhere I go. Get the fuck off my, carry your ass. Yo, Corona saved the power at that house. I never in my life would I ever think that I'd be saying, kudos to this situation. But this motherfucker told me straight, yo, we're not cutting nobody's power off. And of course, all the people who are working in the house got their ears to the wall listening to the conversation. So they were like, see, I told you that's what he was going to say. I told you that's what he was going to say. You ain't even got to pay your mortgage right now. Oh, okay. Cool. We don't got gas at the house. Even though I think we got a gas leak, but that's neither here nor there. And, we never touched the gas. I called the gas company. They came and disconnected everything, but I don't know. So anyways, yeah, Gypsy says, you got to pay that mortgage. I ain't got to pay no motherfucking, I ain't got no mortgage. I own that bitch outright. It's like fucking, the cheapest property on the Monopoly board. I don't know what that is. The first shit that you run across. Baltic Avenue or some shit. So anyways, I don't think we got a major gas leak. We got a little, from where the gas used to be connected at, you can kind of smell some gas. I wouldn't recommend going over there and lighting no cigarette, but you can kind of smell some gas. So the power company came out there. I'm going to make a 40-minute video, 7 ad breaks to tell that story on YouTube. Folks, I thought the job was about to get shut down. I've been bootlegging power off the bank. Man, why y'all mad at me? Oh, Joe, you stingy bastard. Pay your bills. Pay my bills. Who the fuck's paying a bill right now? Talking about a coronavirus. Y'all mad at me. Y'all ought to be mad at the corporation. Be mad at the man, the bank. Let them pay that shit. I'm sure I'm going to get hit with it eventually. I'm going to catch me a fucking power bill coming through this. $400 fucking for 3 months. It's probably going to be more than that. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm glad they didn't cut that off because that would have been a tragic situation. We got a lot of shit running in there. We got to charge up batteries, this and that. So whatever. Also, folks, in terms of the house, something good to tell you before I go in a little bit. Bear with me. Joe's about to go on one. We got the knee wall built for the bar. It's really nothing but a couple of 2x4s framed out, 40-something inches tall. Can't remember what the height on it is. And it's sheetrocked. So we've got the bar built. That's good. Hopefully that bar is exactly where it needs to be because there ain't no change in it now. We did this without measuring anything. Okay, there's where the stove's at. But it's fine because back by the back door, we got a lot of open space in terms of our kitchen. So it's gonna be all right. We had to raise up the bar light because the light switch for the bar was too low. We got that squared away. And again, today they are on plaster and doing a lot of that work. But, folks, I'm about to hit my motherfucking Tyson Fury real quick. I'm not happy. I don't think I've ever been happy in terms of this house. When we got the drywall hung, I cracked a bit of a smile. I hit the Bill Belichick smile. You know the Bill Belichick smile. That's just like you're struggling to smile. Like, I don't even know how to smile. God almighty. I don't even know how to smile. That's a bar right there. But I definitely smiled when we had when the electric got done. When we brought the professional in, Jesus Christ, I should have learned from that. We brought the professional in, and boy, Joe was like, thank God, right? Thank God. So, there ain't been a whole lot of things to smile about with this house, but there sure has been a whole hell of a lot of things to bitch about with this house. Shout out to you, Rick. Thank you for being courteous up in here, kind. I don't smile. I hit that Bill Belichick smile that looked like I'm having a motherfucking mild stroke. So, yeah, Sam, you're talking about something totally different. I'm not talking about in relation to the house, okay? When I come home from work and I see my wife, I'm smiling. When I come home and I see my dogs, I'm smiling. See the cat, I'm smiling. Those are my, when I come home and I look at that fucking paperweight of a boat in my backyard, I ain't smiling. Everybody was out on their boat yesterday. I was like, God damn, I wish my boat was working. But it ain't. So anyways, I've been doing a lot of bitching about the house, and yesterday would be no exception to that. Folks, yesterday was just a bad day all the way around the board, in my opinion, in terms of where we were with work, and I'm not happy with that. I'm going to share it with you guys. Look, first I want to say, I got a lot of respect for my contractor. I've known this guy for a long time. It's always a very shaky road to mix the business and friendship thing, but we've been handling it pretty well, and we've had some pretty intense conversations. And yesterday would end up being another one of those type of days. But I get over to the house yesterday, fully expecting that they were going to be skim coating these walls in preparation of doing knockdown. I get over there. Nobody's fucking working. Nobody's there. They're at lunch. But that's fine. But it don't really look like too much has been done. You know what I mean? Like, not a whole hell of a lot has been done. Yes, we've got drywall up. Yes, we've got the finishing of the drywall where they're like covering up screw holes and, repairs and shit like that. But I'm expecting to see a hell of a lot of mud on these walls. And I don't see none of that. And then I'm looking at, there was something else that made me mad, but no, I guess that was just it at first. So I called my, contractor. I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on over here, man? What are we doing? He was like, okay, well, he's explaining shit to me. I'm like, okay. As I'm leaving, the guys are coming back from lunch. So you got to understand, I'm over at this house every day, and sometimes I'm over there multiple times a day, and I definitely don't like that. And yesterday would be one of them days I'm over there multiple times. I got over there around like 12:30, 12:45. I left probably about 1. Them guys were on their way back right then and there as I was leaving. And then I come back at like 2:30. And they've got the knee wall built for the bar, and that's fine. But now my siding guy is wrapping it up. Like he's done for the day. And we're not done. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, we have literally got 4 pieces of metal wrapped around the house today. That was all we got done. And I don't like that. That's number one. So then when I see that, he ends up telling me, he was like, look, we ran out of metal. This metal is $80 a box. Okay, we've already gone through 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes of metal on this house. He already went and bought the last box that we need today. So then I see a big dumbass piece of metal in the backyard that I guess was a mistake. And I'm like thinking to myself, I don't pay for mistakes, okay? I don't pay for fuck-ups. I shouldn't be paying for that. So I'm taking down my notes, right? And on my notes, I got a lot of bitching. So then I'm in the house, and don't get me wrong, the dudes who were over there, they work. One guy has been there pretty much from the start of bringing my contractor on. Even me and him got to arguing one day. I know he doesn't like me, but, you know, he respects me at this point as, I guess, whatever you would, like the homeowner. He probably doesn't even respect me. Let's just be honest. They probably think of me as like any other fucking flipper. As soon as you buy a house and you become a flipper, you automatically think you're like a Class A contractor. Pencil behind the ear, tape measure on the hip. Don't even know how to make a cut. Take it from me. You guys have seen that. But whatever. Hey, this is my 100K that you're playing with. So, I go up in the house, and don't get me wrong, these dudes are working. But we haven't really done a whole hell of a lot. We got that knee wall built. Doesn't seem, I mean, we've gotten some work done. So I'm going around and I'm looking at shit. Like, I'm looking at the closets in the bedroom, those little casket-shaped closets. And the one where there was the plumbing and I cut that floor out, they've patched that. However, and then, you know, put some mud on it, you know, in preparation of doing the finishing work. But then I look at the top of the closet. And there's like all these cracks and shit. Like, we didn't even look at the top of the closet. So then I go into the other room, the back room, and you got sheetrock laid up against the closet. So I'm moving the sheetrock. And of course, there's a fucking hole in the wall. And then I look in the closet, and of course, that hasn't even been touched yet. So I'm telling the guys, hey, you know, make sure y'all get to these closets. We got to get these closets done, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to get to today when we're supposed to be doing the finishing of the plaster, and we still got to go back and touch shit up. I can guarantee you they didn't do it yesterday. They probably didn't do it out of spite, and they probably are working on it today. So when I tell you, like, there's certain days when I just can't be filming over at the house, there ain't shit to film. It'll be me bitching a lot. So I get on the phone with my contractor after this. This is the final straw. I can't take it. I'm like, hey, man, we about to have it out, man. I got to just let you know. I said, I am fucking babysitting your dudes over here, and I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm trying to do. I said, I don't want to feel like I have to go over there and tell them what they need to do. And he reassures me that I don't need to be doing that. You know, they got it. They know what they're doing. And I know they know what they're doing. But I don't want them to feel like, you know, this is just a leisure time neither. You know, we have got to get this bitch done. I've got to get this fucking for sale sign in front of this house on day one of the goddamn apocalypse and recession. Because that's what's going to happen. And then I'm talking about the metal and the siding. Like, why the fuck are we not done yet? We did 4 pieces of goddamn trim. What the fuck are we doing? Well, you know, it's an old house. You know, they got to troubleshoot shit. Some shit don't fit. You know, they got to do a lot of shit to try to get it in there. Okay. It all makes sense. So I understand that. And I'm grateful that, you know, I can voice my concerns to this dude. And it doesn't turn into a full-blown argument. There's no disrespect. You know, I always let them know I'm appreciative of these workers because they are working. And they are doing a good job. But certain shit just be grinding my gears. It just be grinding my gears. So Bizzle says you're not going to have a crew on the next one. In terms of, please elaborate. Let me know what you mean there. I mean, maybe they won't want to do my next one. I'm not trying to be a piece of shit or an asshole about this, but, you know, I have to be on top of this stuff. There was a nail sticking out of a piece of metal trim at the back of the house. One single fucking nail, and I saw it yesterday. If I was a guard in a prison, you would be in, you would all be on isolation if you were the prisoners, because I'd find everything. You wouldn't be able to get nothing past old Deputy Joe. Oh, Deputy Joe Kashi. Everybody going to the hole. So there's that. Hey, Jersey, thanks for having my back. I don't know what's going on up in here, but it is what it is. Long story short, today I'll be over at the house, hopefully getting some good footage. And there's a lot to show you guys. Like, the front of the house is damn near done. So I've got like this footage showing you guys the new house versus the old house. And I mean, it looks fucking totally different. The ramp should be coming down pretty soon. We're going to be working on getting the yard squared away. So very happy about all of that. Very happy that we're getting to the point where we need to get to. But again, I can't emphasize this enough, folks. These are fucking scary times. These are scary times. You know, people are telling, like, I'm reading these articles, right, of these governors who they are blasting at this point, like telling people, hey, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. And they're like selling every goddamn stock that they have. Like, shit is real. Holy shit. It is looking crazy. Oh, God. Rick says, how much of the subs money do I get to keep? I get to keep half of it. So there's that. All right. Let me leave you guys with a bit of a cliffhanger, and then we're going to move on a little bit. Unsettling times, not only with, you know, the state of affairs that we're currently living in, but I'm also receiving disturbing information about certain people. I don't want you to try to guess because you'll never guess who I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. These are, you know, long gone people. Let's just call it like that. And you hate to hear that type of shit. I'm not going to blast anybody or anything like that, so we're not going anywhere with this. But it's just sad. It is super sad that, you know, you hear these things. You don't know if they're true or not. Like, some shit sounds like it could be, but then again, you don't know what you can believe. But in one particular case, you know, I'm hearing things twice. Two different sources. And I hate that. I hate that because you know what they say, or at least what I'm going to say. When they say it, when you hear something about somebody twice from two different sources, it's absolutely true. It is the gospel at that point. So there's that. Billy Bob says they don't matter, so why are you talking about them? I'm just venting, man. All right, let's go ahead and move on, folks. I filmed a video yesterday. It was called Rumors in Prison, especially during these times that you're definitely going to be hearing a lot of crazy rumors. Joe Hester, very special shout out to you, brother. Andrea, very special shout out to you over on the Patreon side. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. And I'm going to break this thing down for you just a little bit of what I was talking about. When you think about rumors that you hear in prison, you know, what kind of things come to mind? Joe's a snitch. That could be a rumor, or there could be some truth to it. Fuck, I don't even care at this point. I got the comments pulled up too, so get the clattering with them keyboards or those phones. Is it working? Okay, cool. Drizzy says, your channel isn't a prison channel anymore. Keep the drama coming. Yeah. Whatever works, man. Whatever works. Trust and believe me. Whatever works. So what kind of rumors do you think could be spread during a prison right now? DB Cooper, didn't you say something really crazy about Jersey on the Facebook page? I just want to blast you real quick. I saw somebody posted something fucked up about Jersey. It might not have been you. I know I saw your name somewhere else. I was just, oh, you know what? Nibby says, who's getting released and why? Absolutely. Thank you for bringing that up. That's a really good one, right? And let's go to this story right here that I just ran across. I mean, you're seeing shit like this if you pay attention to any kind of prisoner jail shit. U.S. jails have been releasing prisoners to stem the, coronavirus infections. When you are in prison, you're going to be seeing these type of stories as well. You'll be seeing, not DB, maybe it wasn't you. I'm sorry maybe it wasn't you. So anyways, when you're in prison, you'll see these type of stories as well. So they're talking about releasing prisoners because of this thing. New York is releasing vulnerable prisoners. I wonder what vulnerable means. Are we talking about the old heads, or are we talking about the people who just can't make it and are cut out, who aren't cut out for it? New York is releasing prisoners. You've got Los Angeles, who has reduced the inmate population by 600 in the last 2 weeks. If you think about how many people are locked up in the state of California, it is millions. Millions. So to say that you've reduced the inmate population by 600, you ain't done nothing over there. We know Ohio is doing some things. There's other places that are doing some things as well. So we're seeing this out here. And prisoners, locked up wherever they are, they're probably hearing about these things as well. Whether they're calling home and, old Barbara's telling them, yo, they releasing prisoners, boo. Hey, stanky leg, you about to get released. Yeah, I know you getting released. God told me. God told me when I went down the toilet paper aisle and there was toilet paper. That's how I knew that was the sign that you, stinky leg, you coming home. I don't know where I'm going. Prosthetics says, Joe screaming behind bars, I'm vulnerable to corona, release me. You might say that trying to make fun of me, but ask yourself this. How many prisoners are behind bars, do you think, screaming, hey, I'm vulnerable to coronavirus, release me? Writing their little inmate, their little inmate goddamn, what the fuck is the form called? Goddamn, I've been out of prison too long. Inmate request form. Dear staff, I got the corona. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers gonna try their hand. Fuck snitching. Now you can just snitch on yourself. Yo, how you feeling too good, doc? Oh, God, you gotta get me up out of here. But they hearing this type of shit, so you know that's gotta be a major rumor. Oh, stinky leg telling Dookie Stink, yo, my girl, 450. She told me, yo. She told me we getting released. Yeah, I can imagine those type of rumors are fucking running rampant right now. Prisoners are probably making jokes about it too. Yo, I got the corona. Hey, I'm vulnerable. I'm vulnerable to the corona. Release me. Prisoners probably in that bitch talking about, yo, you hear we getting a sensei check? You hear that? We getting a simulated check. I don't know what you call that. A Sensodyne check. Yo, hey, motherfucking Trump 2020, goddamn, boy. I'm about to claim all my kids now. I wonder if the prisoners are eligible. I wonder if the prisoners are eligible for that stimulus check. Makes you wonder. $1,200 could sure go a long way on that prison commissary. A couple of dollars on the phone, $2 for a bar of soap. Rest of that shit, we eating it. And still gonna call home. Hey, girl, I know you got that Sensodyne check. You better go vote for Trump. Oh, my God, boy. Hey, the stamps are in full effect. Dear Barbara, look, I don't care about Jody. I know I told you I'd kill you when I got released, but look, that was a long time ago. I heard you're getting some kind of government relief, probably like the same type of relief you're getting from Jody. I told you we was going to go in today. Y'all ain't want to believe me. The rumors are probably running rampant right now, folks. Can you imagine? Oh, God. What would a prisoner spend $1,200 on? Yo, I got 4 kids. Shit me, I'm claiming this chick's kids too. Fuck a goddamn income tax return. We about to get bailed out. Pretty crazy. Dear Barbara, listen, please don't go spend all of that at goddamn Sam's Club. I'm going to need you to send something. Can you send like half that? Can you gap that with me like that motherfucking cheesecake? Save me a piece. Crazy shit, man. And you know what's fucked up is I did this video. Anthony says it's based off your 2018 taxes. Well, I can all but guarantee that I'm paying for somebody to get their fucking stimulus package. Shout out to that. That's fucking nice. I told my wife, I said, do I get the $1,200? Fuck no. But I did get a break on the power bill, so shout out to that. Okay, I get it. DeWalt says, hey, Joe, I want the banner. Funny thing is, that guy emailed me yesterday. Hey, Joe, I'm still a super duper fan, super duper California, Expialidocious fan. I still rock with you. I wanted to tell him, eat a dick, but I didn't. We had 350 people up in here. We got 299 now. 51 people are voting for Bernie Sanders. Oh, we know that's not going to happen. Ouch. All right, anyways. TC says, how do I get a check? I don't know. I could not. I couldn't tell you, man. If I get that fucking check, I'm going and buying a four-wheeler. I swear to God, hands down. I'm going to get me something cool. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that motherfucking stimuli package and I'm going to goddamn go buy me a toy. Either a new boat. Fuck. I mean, I don't care. I'm going shopping with a goddamn mask and some other shit on. I'm going to be out that bitch. This is what I'm going to be out there like. I'm about to show y'all. Send me that goddamn stimulus package. I'm going to be out that bitch like this. Oh, I got a check though. God damn it. I'm always fucking this shit up. Oh, y'all sent that check for real though? Achoo! Oh, shit, that's a lot of Lysol.
Move, bitch, you got coronavirus. Ooh, shit, you got coronavirus. We ain't finna do shit with this coronavirus. I ain't finna take a trip with this coronavirus. Move, bitch.
Oh, yes. That's how I'm gonna be out there. Send me that check if you want to. All right, anyways, enough about all of that. Folks, Jengar, shout out to you. Sorry. Hey, look, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Hey, whoa. I was just kidding. All right? I was just kidding. All right? Damn it, man. Sorry. Where was I going? Oh, yeah. So I said we were going to go in today, folks, and boy, did I mean it. I'm going to try to do something. I don't know how we're going to do it. So, you know, I don't really like people talking about me. I don't. I see everything. Sometimes I'll even delete your comments. I'm man enough to admit that. It's just the way of the world. If you don't agree with me, sometimes I got that's a tough pill for me to swallow. So, let's go back to my Facebook page because this dude is really bothering me, man. God, he's bothering me. Our guy Charles, he must have been paying attention to the Bobo. Look, here we go. Rabbit wants to take the drug test now. Of course he does. Utz. Only a week later. Utz, isn't that a type of a potato chip? Utz, only a week later. What a joke Joe and his crew is. Trailer trash at its best. You know, I don't live in a trailer, though. I live in a quarter of a mansion, and I got two houses. One of them I own outright. I got a boat, got two cars. One of those is paid off. Boat's paid off. I got two $1,500 pumpies. I don't think, I'd be flexing on the low. I got a zero turn. Trailer trash. I had a box truck. Had to trade that for the that work at the house. Trailer trash. So anyways, what I wanted to do, folks. I wanted to message old Brian. I wanted to message old Charles. And when I went to go try to message him, I realized that he had messaged me quite a bit. So let's read what old Charles said to me on January the 11th. He says, as an ex-felon who did time in Attica, oh boy, I gotta tell you how sickening you sound on your recording of how and when you got arrested. You deaf a snitch, lying, money hungry, because that's what you do, because that's why you do this shit, con artist. Okay, you said a couple of truths in there, but a lot of lies. I am money hungry. Why the fuck you think I tried to get into the flipping? I'm definitely money hungry. I'm waiting on my stimulus check. I bet you waiting, Charles. God, I bet you waiting. You waiting so you could be like this. You waiting so you could be like this. Bung. Whoever said crime don't pay. Oh, there's your stimulus package right there, bitch. I'm going to go in on this dude. God, I'm going to go in. I can tell you how sickening you sounded on your recording of when you got arrested. I guess you're talking about my video, Charles. Do you even know about the internet? You're definitely a snitch. I've been doing YouTube for 5 years now. You would imagine if I was a snitch, somebody would have called me on it. Felony Muscle did try to clout chase that situation when I kind of dry snitched on Danny. I kind of dry snitched on Danny. I didn't really mean to, but at that time I was like, fuck Danny. I mean, it was what it was. But then you wanted to go and make a video talking about the fact that I dry snitched on Danny and what I dry snitched on him for the clout. You were kind of dry snitching too. And I only mention that. I only mention that because, like I said, I've been doing this for 5 years. So you would imagine with everybody who I've brought on who knows me from prison in all those situations that went bad, because a lot of them have, you would imagine somebody would have tried to expose me. I mean, in prison, you're going to know who's snitching. I did 7.5 years behind goddamn a 1/4 ounce of cocaine, a firearm, conspiracy to sell cocaine, and all that. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I got blessed in that situation. My mandatory minimum time was 7 years. 7 years. Project Exile. And I don't know why they felt sorry for me. Maybe because I was white. I'm just being honest. I don't know. You know, the prosecutor was trying to bury me in the courtroom, and I went to trial. I told the story of going to trial. I said, how are you going to convict me with a canine? I don't understand how you can use a canine as credible evidence. Boy, I fucking learned. I learned. When they put Fido on the goddamn stand and that motherfucker went, you know, and the prosecutor asked him, he said, Fido, do you see the assailant that you sniffed the asshole of and found the goddamn narcotics in the vehicle of inside this courtroom today? And Fido went, arf, arf, and pointed me out with his paw. Something like that. You know what I mean? Jen Gar, shout out to you. So for you to call me a snitch, you know, people call me a snitch all the time. Have I snitched on Brian? Whatever you want to call it. Am I the police? Am I working with the police? Fuck yeah. I'm trying to go do a ride along. I'm a tax-paying citizen. Can I come around? Can I ride with y'all motherfuckers when you go swat this motherfucker? I want to be there. God damn, man. You know what I mean? I'm a con artist. Oh, God. I get it. Look, when I'm doing good and you're not doing good, there's reason to be mad. So anyways, what I wanted to do, I don't really care what this dude is. Oh, we got more. Damn, I didn't even know we had more. So in February, you were such a piece of shit. How many people have you stole from? A lot. Back in my younger days, yeah. And I believe in karma. I believe in karma. I did a lot of fucked up shit back in the day. Did you actually pay back since now you're such a law-abiding citizen? I mean, again, Charles, with your whoever said crime doesn't pay lied to you post, with your fucking your stock image of this fucking broke down Mercedes and what, $300 right here? I mean, we could count this. It's probably not much more than that. I'm sure whatever fucking bottom-feeding goddamn car lot you got this from, your car payment's a lot more than whatever that is right there. Maybe you got a Title Max loan. I don't fucking know. Maybe that was the crime here. Did you ever pay back everybody since you're such a law-abiding citizen? Probably not. I've done a lot of good, though. You know, I've tried to earn back the karma. The bottom line is you're mad because you got played. What are you talking about? One more question. If you was in jail and your stuff got robbed, would you go to the cops? Of course not, because you would be a snitch. I've only had my stuff stolen from me one time. I was in the jail. I was 18 years old. I was on the 7th floor of Norfolk City Jail. Back in the day, the 7th floor used to be maximum security. I was up there with a bunch of killers and bad motherfuckers, the only white dude in the block. And I went into another cell. I had just made commissary. I went into another cell. I was talking with a guy, and that might have been the setup game. Hey, white boy. Come here, let me holler at you. Hey, what's up? You want to write a rap together? You want to collaborate? We were talking about collabs long before YouTube and that whack-ass shit they be doing. Joe, when you gonna... I fell for the okie doke. I went in the other cell. When I came back and I noticed that my bag, it was a clear bag that you used to put your belongings and your commissary items in. All my shit was gone. Now back then, old Joe was young Joe, and I was a little pistol starter, or at least I thought I was. I could bark the bark, but I wasn't built for nothing. I got my ass kicked many a times. Won a couple, not many. So when I saw my shit was stolen, and back then I was calling myself Jay Velli. Some dude gave me that name. Said, you like Machiavelli. I didn't even know who that was. And I started rapping then. I was writing my first raps in this situation. And when I saw my shit was gone, I walked out and I was like, yo, whoever the fuck took my shit, don't let me find out. You know what they did? Ain't nobody come out and say, oh, hey, it was me. What you gonna do? Because if they would have done that, I'd have been like, well, next time just ask me and I'll give you something. But you know what they did instead? They just laughed at me. I was entertainment. I was the YouTube before there was a YouTube. And here I am. So would I have ever told? I mean, I never told. Would you go to the cops? Of course not, because that would be snitching. Nothing will happen to Brian except maybe a civil case. There's warrants for his arrest right now. So there's that. Because you can't prove he stole the shit from you. All he's got to say is that you gave him money for your HVAC system and the deal fell through and he gave it back to you. There's no proof of that. But there's plenty of proof via Cash App, via text message, like you're a dumb fuck. So anyways, what I want to do is I want to message Charles because it says if you reply, Charles will be able to call you and see your information. I want to call this guy. We're going to go troll fishing right now, folks, for the last couple of minutes of the Bobo. Troll fishing. That's what we're about to do. Hi, Charles. You're a bitch. I don't know how else to get his attention, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to message him. That way we've opened the door. So I thought about this long and hard. So send. All right, cool deal. We have fired off the first round. Prepare yourself for the internet gangsterness. Folks, this shit's going to be like BattleBots, right? Okay, now that we've done that, can we call? I've got to pull this up on my phone. So I'm going to go back over here so I can read the comments. Holy shit, we got 46 subs today. I just had a snot rocket fly out of my fucking nose. That's probably the corona. I shouldn't joke about that. Hi, Charles. You're a bitch. You can now call each other. Bet. How do I do it? Oh, there it is right there. He was active 9 hours ago. 9 hours ago was midnight, okay? Midnight was when he was leaving me the comment about Rabbit, and of course, he'll take the piss test now. Charles is probably tweaking out of his fucking face. Let's see if we can call him. All right, we'll call him. We're trying to contact you, Charles. Oh, we're ringing. Hey, Charles, you fucking bitch. Wake up! You're probably in a coma from that crystal meth.
The fucking gifted subs. These two are having a sub battle faux show.
I'm gonna blow his shit up all day. Charles, could you pass a piss test right now? I want to do an interview about that post on Facebook. Oh, I know you hear this bitch ringing. I'm not the dope man, so of course you're not going to answer. He's probably shitting bricks right now. Holy fuck, Joe Guerrero's calling! Barbara, get the Lowe's cart! Charles, wake the fuck up! Can we leave a message? All right, well, maybe he'll call back. I wonder if he watches the Bobo. I'm sure the next step is I'll be blocked. God damn it, man. We had 300 people up in here. What the fuck happened? Y'all ain't like that. I thought we was going somewhere with that. So that's a new segment that I want to incorporate here on the Bobo. Calling the trolls. Say it to my face, though, or at least over the Facebook Messenger phone line. Hey, you a bitch. Nah, you a bitch. You a bitch for real. Hey, Charles, look, okay, we can spend all day arguing about who's a bigger bitch, you or me. But what I really want to know, folks, Charles, I want to get to the root of the situation. How much money was actually in that Facebook post? And where did that money come from? I'm not wearing a wire. Folks, if there's anybody who would like to have a phone call with me, we could do it via Facebook Messenger. I think that would be a good way. So not only do we got to call trolls because they don't deserve the attention, but if there's anything that you guys want to talk about on the Bobo, you remember I told you we were going to have a burner phone so you guys could call in. We're going to do it via Facebook Messenger. Now, I got to tell you, Don't send me a friend request because I won't accept it. I'm a very real individual. I don't have friends on Facebook that I don't know for real. And I have deleted so many friends because I don't know you. Like, and not you guys specifically, but like people in general. I want my friends list to be like 10 because I'm making my circle very small. Social distancing, folks. You know, like how people will post on Facebook? You know how people will post on Facebook? They'll be like, hey, yo, if you don't respond to this post right here, you might no longer be on my friends list. I got to go on a diet, if you know what I mean. You know, I gotta lessen the herd a little bit. Damn, Lloyd, boy, you on fire today, man. Shout out to you, Lloyd. Did I remove Jellicoe? No, I didn't remove Jellicoe. Not only did I not remove Jellicoe, I haven't removed people who and no connection to this. There's a lot of people who I haven't removed. I've got people on my Facebook friends list who have passed away. Like dudes that I was good friends with, dudes that I knew in prison, and their Facebooks are deactivated. It's just fucking crazy to always run across that, you know, no image profile picture and then their name. Crazy. Yeah, you know, Dustin said Joe deleted me off Facebook. Gypsy said same. So, hey, look, so I'm sorry about that. If I did, I probably really did. But I don't necessarily know you. So send me a message. I'll put you back up there. Gypsy, I'm very sorry to hear about that. So anyways, I think it would be a cool thing to be able to incorporate with the Bobo. Folks, we average like around, 300 to between 250 and a little bit more than 300 people on the Bobo. But, as we talk about certain things, I'm going to open up the phone lines. And I'm going to start that next week. I'm starting a couple of things next week. We're going to have computer versus computer Madden jumping off just to see how it does. Now, if we get 1,000+ viewers on that, you'll never, I'm kidding. We'll do the Bobo still, but you'll never see another YouTube video. I mean, what the fuck? Rainberry Shortbread, what's going on? Shout out to you. And if I did remove your name, forgive me. I'm removing like people that I have no idea who they are. And a lot of people who I've removed are like old supporters of After Prison Show. Like people who don't even fucking rock with the channel no more. And it's sad. Like some of these people really were some diehards. But like we ain't got nothing in common no more. Like we never really have talked. It is what it is. So I think it would be a cool thing. MJ, and what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you being up in here. And shout out to you for the gift subs, man. You've been up in here for a while too, man. Dustin, damn it. I remember deleting a Dustin too. I thought you were somebody else. I was probably calling you all sorts of DEMF. I was like, oh man, you were the wrong guy. Sorry, I meant it to be somebody else. But yeah, I think it'd be a cool thing to be able to incorporate you guys in the conversation if you would like to, and we'll make it good. Like, I'm not going to go in on anybody, so don't feel like you got to be worried about the situation. But if we're talking about something, and what I'll do is I'll have my Facebook opened. Damn, Charles, I know you saw that message too, you dick-eating motherfucker. So you can send me a message on Facebook, and then we could open up the phone lines. And I think it would be a pretty cool thing to do. All right, folks, I got to get ready to wrap up the Bobo. I want to say, man, every day that I get up and I'm seeing the news, it is the saddest fucking crazy shit to be looking at. California's on full lockdown now, it seems like. Non-essential work is all but out the window. We are in some pretty dire times. I saw something on the nightly news last night where they were asking social media influencers to try to reach out to the young people and tell them to fucking shit can their goddamn spring breaks. Put your little motherfucking hookups on the back burner and think about the greater cause of the fucking human race. You know what I mean? They're talking about all of these confirmed cases, and we're doing a lot more testing now. They're talking about how far behind Italy we are, and look at what's going on over there. You're seeing all sorts of stuff about China and the fact that they knew about this thing far longer than they let on. And then you watch movies like Outbreak, shit like that. I saw a video on Facebook this morning. Somebody posted it from Chicago where they were watching a train go by with all these freaking military Humvees. These are scary times. And even though I'm not no very popular social media influencer, this is my job. And I feel like, I should say, because this is what I'm trying to do, just be careful out there. Do not go out to do anything that you don't need to do. If you got plans to be going out to eat, you probably ain't even allowed to do that, but we're definitely in some uncharted territory with the current state of affairs that we're living with. And it sucks. Hopefully it's going to pass. How long it'll take for us to get through all of this ain't no telling. And hopefully, the stimulus package that they're getting ready to send out, I was making some jokes about that earlier, but hopefully that is going to help people. To be honest with you, I don't think it's going to do a whole hell of a lot. I think we're going to be in this situation for quite some time. It's going to be a nice gesture, but at the end of the day, that's a drop in the bucket and compared to what this could actually be. I was at 7-Eleven yesterday buying a pack of cigarettes, 2 packs. I'm buying them 2 packs at a time now. Never know when I'm not going to be able to buy them. Probably should quit again. And the woman behind the counter was trying to suppress a cough. She did it twice. Like how somebody's trying to hide a cough? And she was definitely trying to do that. And I was almost mad that this woman, I was mad as fuck that this woman was coughing right there. And she was trying to hide it. And I go to the 7-Eleven every day almost. Very nice woman who works in there. And I'm almost mad that she's coughing. And I'm thinking to myself, I ain't got no right to be mad about that shit. This woman is in the service industry, trying to keep up with the demand of people who are trying to come in her store, and God only knows the sick motherfucker she's coming in contact with. She's wearing gloves. She didn't have no mask on. I don't think she did. I can't remember. But just keep in mind, motherfuckers are trying to survive out here. And it's definitely a crazy time. I'm going to do my best to stay safe. I hope all of you will do the same thing. I appreciate each and every one of you guys who tune into the Bobo, and I will be honest with you. It is a lot more added pressure. Even though we're not getting more viewers, you would imagine we might, because of the fact that people are out of school, out of work right now. But even with the fact that we're maintaining numbers that I'm satisfied with, I don't need thousands of people. If we had that, that's great. But I've got more pressure on my plate because I feel like it's a part of my job to try to take you guys' minds off the bullshit for a little while and try to either entertain you, make you laugh, just talk about something interesting with you guys for about an hour every morning. And I'm honored to be able to do that. I'm grateful for the opportunity I have. And I'm going to do my best every single day to just try to keep doing what I can do to keep you guys looking on the bright side of things, or else just to keep you guys entertained at the very least. So that was my little inauguration piece. And even though we really can't do a whole hell of a lot of shit this weekend, I hope you guys will still make the best of it. Watch some movies, binge watch some shows, spend time with your loved ones and your pets and your kids. And I look forward to talking with you guys again real soon. Got a video coming for you guys today, toilet paper in prison. I mean, it's basically straight clickbait because we're talking about paper towels instead. But no, it's exactly what it is. And I tried to make it a pretty interesting video and also clout chase off of the Kroger shelves and the fact that those bitches are bare anytime after 12 o'clock throughout the day. Have a great one, folks. I'll look forward to talking with you guys again real soon. Wash your hands. Stay the fuck away from people. Don't let them get up in your face. And it's Friday. Let's make it a great one. I'll talk with you guys again real soon. And until then, peace.